Welcome back to another episode of J Tendencies. I'm your host, Jreese,
And I am Jay Suave.
and we are back with another video. We just want to say thank you. I hope you guys had a great holidays. If you didn't listen to Monday's episode, Wednesday's episode. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. This is gonna be our New Year episode because this episode will drop the weekend right before New Year's Eve. So first things first, if you're going out to celebrate on New Year's Eve, make sure you are safe, you drink responsibly, and you don't make any stupid decisions after you drink. Don't drive after you drink. Anything that you have to say about that, Jay?
How about us get lit? We up, baby.
Okay.
Stay safe though. Stay safe.
But yeah, so first off, it's been a great year, obviously, but I want to go ahead and talk about the movies that have come out this year because there have been plenty of movies that come out this year. Some of them have been hits, some of them have been misses, some of them have been Ant-Man, you know. So let's
I like Ant Man.
the new one?
Yeah.
Ah, are you crazy? You crazy.
What?
But we'll talk. We can discuss it. We can discuss it. We can discuss it. But I have 10 films that I have ranked because over 2024. I mean, 20, my bad, 2023. I've seen 40 films in theaters or on streaming, whatever, just that have released this year. But
That's crazy.
just in general, you know how many movies I've seen in general this year that I've either rewatched or watched for the first time.
I'm gonna say
Watched.
like 112.
That's pretty close. I'm lying. It's not close. It's 205 movies I've seen this year.
Oh,
I've seen
how many
205.
hours of your life is that? Too
Um,
many.
Too many, man. Too many. Because it's at least so times that times 90 minutes. Because that's how many. So 205 times 90 is the minimum amount of time that I've watched spent watching movies this year.
You said 205. Let's do the math.
All right.
That's 18,450.
Because
Bro.
And that's the minimum. That's the minimum amount because that doesn't take into account all the 2.5 hour movies, the 3 hour movies, and all of that. But I have seen a lot of movies for the first time this year. Like, I watched most of the Mission Impossible movies for the first time this year. I seen a whole bunch of stuff, So you want to go first since your list is not gonna be as detailed as mine. But
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not basically a movie fanatic like my man's here. But I mean, I just kind of saw all the like I won't say generic movies, but like the movies that everyone wanted to see basically.
mhm.
But I'm gonna just start off with a movie I saw the other day. I saw Anyone But You. I'm not really that much into rom-coms, but I also never give them like a try
Mhm.
because I feel like a lot of them can like be corny and be like, "Dang, I would never do that if like
Yeah.
that was me." But Anyone But You was actually kind of tough. I liked it. And then really just another movie I had on there. Oh, I had Quantumania. I actually liked it, bro. Bro, why are
I
we hating?
cannot agree. I cannot agree.
Bro, I mean, I guess. I feel like with me, I just don't like necessarily look so deep into it. I'm just like, it was a solid movie for my liking, I guess.
Mhm.
You feel
That's
me?
cool. That's cool. I feel you.
Another movie I liked, one of my friends literally dragged me to go see this movie. Yeah, but it was literally I didn't even want to go see it, and I ended up liking it. I saw Elementals, and
Okay.
I honestly really liked that movie. It was honestly a
It was a
pretty
good
dope.
movie. I liked it.
Yeah, it was good
It
for
was
what.
just marketed differently because it was marketed more as a love story, but it's like really like the love story is a parent. It's more of an immigrant story though. So I feel like marketing with a lot of these movies just messed it up because it wasn't marketed correctly. It
Yeah, I heard people tell me it was a racist movie.
wasn't racist. It was just about immigrants.
Bro, I guess it was like the deeper meaning that they meant. But another movie I ended up seeing, I saw this movie like 3, 4 times because people wanted to see it with me. And it was Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
That movie was hard, brother.
It was so hard, and every time I saw it, I texted my friend, "This is you talking about the gorilla."
I know exactly which friend you're talking about too. Bro,
And
that
then,
boy Pete Davidson said you were inside of me. I had to say, pause. That was crazy, bro.
bro, that was such a crazy bar.
That was so funny, dude.
Bro, why would he even say, bro? Come on. But the next movie. I had Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Shed a tear in that one. It was a good movie. My guy Rocket in his bag. What's it called? Honestly, huh?
No, no, I didn't say none.
Then next up I had Mission Impossible. That was probably one of my favorites of the year. And then I had Barbie on my list. I liked Barbie more than I expected, honestly. Because I was like, low key, Ken is spitting right now.
Bro, I knew I was gonna like Barbie when I seen it. I was like, oh, like when I saw the first trailer, I was like, oh, it's gonna be hard. That boy
And I was just
Simu
like,
Liu was in there singing. My boy.
yeah. And I was arguing with a bunch of my friends, being like, Ken had the better point than Barbie, but we're ignoring that. You feel me? Hey,
Did he though? Ken was
hey,
spitting, but but then Ken went off the rails. Ken just wanted love. That's I think he just wanted love.
he's
And
just like
then
me.
and then bro took over all of Barbie land.
He's just like me. Then was at three, I had Super Mario Bros.
Okay.
I was just talking about this movie today with one of my boys. We were talking about Jack Black and Peaches, 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 Peaches. You know, he went to a Jonas Brothers concert and performed
Who?
that. Jack
Jack
Black.
Black? That's
Yeah.
funny.
I was so mad. I was like, dang, I'm gonna start going to Jonas Brothers
I
concerts
know
for
he
real.
performed at a couple of award shows too.
Yeah. Then about two, I had Creed 3. I was so ready. I was about ready to right hook somebody myself. You feel me?
Bro, I would have
Then,
beat both them up, bro. That's all I know. They could have both
bro,
caught these hands, bro. I'm for real, Creed.
bro, yo, me and Jreese actually have a pay-per-view boxing match on the way.
On the way. Put your money down. We have a bookie. Just give all the money to Matthias Bradley.
Then at number one, this is my favorite movie for a long time. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. The
Yes,
amount
sir.
the amount of TikTok edits I've seen on this movie, bro, that I was just like, okay, he's hard. Especially after you watch the movie, the edits just get even better. Because like you don't want to watch them before you see the movie. So
And
definitely
that
top two, and it's not two.
was a solid list. That was a solid list, man. Um, I have a lot of the same movies in my list, but I have a lot more in my things. But let me give some dishonorable mentions before I start. I have We Have a Ghost with Anthony Mackie on Netflix. That movie was trash. So was You People. With I was so excited for this movie. It was about an interrelational couple, and it had Eddie Murphy in it, Nia Long, Jonah Hill, and you would think like this movie's gonna be fire. Movie was so bad. It was so bad. I was so disappointed because I actually do love rom-coms. Like you said, you and I are like a real big fan of them. I love rom-coms. I love romanticizing life and whatnot. The new House Party came out. That was trash. The Flash was trash, and Ant-Man was trash. Also, Fast X made me angry.
Loki, yeah, Fast X was bad.
Like it was fun, it was cool, but like it made me mad. It made me mad. Okay, it wasn't as bad as Fast Nine though, because Fast Nine like really just infuriated me to my core. But this movie was still not great, but it was fun. I'll say that. But
I feel like whenever
just
you make 10 movies, you gotta make it fun.
exactly. These are some movies that I have not seen yet, but they could have been in my top 10 if I had seen them. Some of these they came out recently, so I just haven't had the chance to. Some of these I just was too late to go see it. So these movies include Past Lives, The Holdovers, The Iron Claw, which I'm going to see this weekend, Hunger Games, Anyone But You, which I plan on seeing in the next couple weeks, Migration, which I also plan on seeing in the next couple weeks, Poor Things, Saltburn, Shortcomings, and Oppenheimer. And I probably won't see Oppenheimer, even though I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. I don't think I want to watch that movie that much. But I don't know if I'll talk about why right now. So if y'all interested, I'll bring it up next week. But yeah, some honorable mentions I do have though that I have seen that just didn't make that top 10 list for me is Barbie. Barbie, I think Barbie was number 11. So Barbie was just on the edge. It just got knocked out. I have Blue Beetle up there, Wonka, Nimona, Bottoms, and Elemental. Like Bottoms, if you haven't seen Bottoms, that was just a funny movie, man. Marshawn Lynch telling these girls they don't know about licking the pearl was so crazy. But Marshawn Lynch was actually I was surprised at how good he was in that movie. But number 10, I have a road trip comedy with four Asian women, and it was so funny. It was about this Asian girl finding her birth parents, and that movie is Joyride. Like, there's one scene in the trailer that opens up the movie, and it's so funny because this white family comes up to an Asian family. They're like, hi, it's like, are you guys Chinese? And they're like, yeah, and like you think it's gonna be some super racist
Oh
joke.
yeah, I remember
And
this.
then they're like, "Would you your daughter like to play with our daughter?" And their daughter was an adopted Chinese girl. But there's a twist later with that movie if you see the movie. But then they go over to the swings, and this white dude, little white kid's like, "No ching chongs on the slide." And then bro gets punched by the Chinese girl. Bro runs into the swing set and gets kicked by another Chinese. I don't even think it's Chinese. Just kicked by another kid. Oh, it was fun. First off, bro said no ching chongs. I was like, bro,
That's so
whoa.
crazy.
Bro, I started dying, bro. Because whenever I hear Asian jokes, like a lot of them are like really like mean, but like they're just funny, bro. Like a lot of them, like in those movies, in the movie, like I love watching movies made by Asian people that star Asian people. Because when they tell jokes that are in a way, they make it funny. Like things that are racist in real life, they'll make it funny in the movie.
Yeah.
So at number 9, I have Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Amongst Thieves, which I was really surprised it was in my top 10 because I saw the movie, I saw the trailer, it's like it's gonna be cool, but I never had really any past experiences with Dungeons and Dragons besides like Stranger Things, but they don't really like go deep into Dungeons and Dragons. So this is my first kind of experience besides Stranger Things and Community, and I was like, oh, this is hard. Like all the magic, the dragons, it was like mythical. It was just cool. It made me want to go. It makes me want to go play Dungeons and Dragons for the first time. So need some cool people, put me on, show me how it works. I need a good dungeon master to lead the way. Number 8, I got Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part One, which is obviously the first movie in a two-part end of the whole trilogy, and I thought it was really good. I thought it was really interesting how they kind of the villain. It was ironic how at the time of the movie the actor strike was going on and the writer strike was going on, and the villain was AI, which is like what the main strike, like what they were going against, right? They didn't want AI to take their job stuff, and the main villain in this movie is AI. And it was a really good movie. The visual effects, the stunt work was all amazing. And Tom Cruise is always finding a way to almost kill himself. But it underperformed massively at the box office. And that's mainly just because it was released at the wrong time. Because not only were they not able to promote the movie, it was also released at the same time as Oppenheimer and Barbie. So it had no chance at doing good in the
Yeah.
box office. It kind of got fleeced because it was a really good movie. And it's a shame that it didn't, because it got like a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes and it got like a 90 something percent with the audience score. So it was not like it was a bad movie at all. It just released at a horrible time. But number 7, I have a Netflix movie. They Clone Tyrone with Jamie Foxx, Tiana Parrish, and John Boyega. If you have not seen that movie, this is black exploitation at its finest. The director did a great job. It was such it looked smooth. It was funny, and then it just got you thinking, right? Like I don't want to go too deep into it because like I'm gonna get confused just trying to explain it. But if you haven't seen They Clone Tyrone, go see it. The movie's amazing. And John Boyega right now, I know he doesn't want to, but he's my main choice to replace Kang in the multiverse saga in the MCU when if they do decide to recast Kang or if they
Bro,
just cut him out altogether. What's up?
they called me back in 2019, bro. It was crazy.
Oh, where they're like, hey, we want you, unknown black man, to be Kang the Conqueror.
Not even just Kang, bro. They just want another me.
Oh, we don't want King of the Heart. We just want you to be Jalen Alexander in this movie.
Exactly, bro. I'm telling you, whenever you see me, the red carpet, me and Jreese on the red carpet, just know it's not me.
Hey, bro, just know that I was actually supposed to be Shang-Chi in the movie, but when they had called me, my phone was on Do Not Disturb at the time, and they didn't call me twice, so they just called me the one time, and I didn't answer. I didn't know.
His phone was on Do Not Disturb, yo. We talking
So
about?
so it was, that's my bad. That's my bad. I could have been Shang-Chi, so I apologize for that. But the top six going just keeps getting better and better, right? Number 6 got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, and the last 2 years have given me some of the best Ninja Turtle content that I've ever seen in my life, right? The 2012 series was cool. I really enjoyed the 23 series. and the '90s movies are always gonna be fun. But the I don't think between this one and the Rise movie, because I watched Rise the show for the first time last year, and I was like, oh, this is actually hard, and I was really sleep on that show. But this movie does a better job at making them feel like kids because these are actually they actually talk. They got kids to play the voice the roles of both all Donnie, Leo, Raph, and Mikey. So that was good. They got my boy Jackie Chan as Master Splinter talking about, bro, they're trying to milk me. I'm like, bro, what? Like, bro, if you haven't seen the movie, it's gonna sound weird, but it's one of the best jokes in the movie. Donnie was talking about we got ripped from the car. Ice Cube started molly-whopping him. It's word that's verbatim. That's what he said. Bro said he's molly-whopping me. And then Superfly's entrance in the movie when they start playing Superfly by Gucci Mane with Bruno Mars, like it was just perfect, bro. It's just like one of the best Ninja Turtle movies. But I still think the Rise of Ninja Turtle movies on Netflix is better. If you have not seen it, I'm not gonna explain why. You just have to watch it and then compare the two yourselves. Number five, I have The Creator. Like me and my boy Spence in class, we were talking about how we were so upset that this movie bombed because this movie was so good. And then like the original title of this movie was called True Love. And if you go back and see, if you go watch the movie and you like think about the title of the movie, you'll understand why. Like it's so good. It deals with AI and the war between humanity and AI, but it's not like a Terminator thing. It's like all a big misunderstanding, and they have my boy John David Washington in it going crazy. Gemma Chan, she was in it for a little bit. She's like the main driving force of the movie. But John David Washington and the kid that plays, the kid in the movie, I forgot the kid's name. It's Alfie, the kid, who plays Alfie, the kid that plays Alfie. He does a great job as well. So if you haven't seen The Creator, go watch it because it's really a shame that it didn't do well in the box office because I thought it was a really good movie. Number four, I have Creed 3. Drama aside from the Jonathan Majors situation, Jonathan Majors is a great actor. He did a great job in this movie. We don't condone anything he did, in real life, but specifically talking about the movie, he did a great job in the movie. And then him bouncing off Michael B. Jordan, this being Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, it was such a great movie, and I loved all the anime inspirations that Michael B. Jordan he put in this movie because he is a big anime fan, and that fight scene at the end of the
Naruto.
movie, huh?
Naruto. Never
Bro,
forget he
bro
said
says it.
that.
Bro says it like that's like how they say it though. But like it's just weird the way he says it. Like it just throws me off. You feel me?
Yeah.
But the final fight scene, bro, like that was I think that's my favorite fight scene out of all the Rocky movies. Like it was so fire.
Most definitely.
Then number three, I got John Wick Chapter 4. Like if you haven't seen any of the like bro killed his. This all started because somebody killed his dog. Bro was retired. Bro just wanted to.
Bro, I forgot about that movie. I was literally watching it the other week. And I'm like, I watched the first minute of it and then the rest of it was all smoke.
Bro was like, bro, you think I'm fighting? You think I'm fighting just because I have something to fight for? I just love to fight. Bro had a mean reason, but like it was just such a good movie. And like the stair scene, and then the like my favorite like fight scene that I've probably seen this year, honestly, out of all the movies, might have been the scene where they're in the house and it's the bird's eye view where it's up on top and he has the fire shotgun and he's going around shooting people. I'm like, bro, like it felt like a video game, but it was just like so dope. And I was like, how did they pull this off? You know what I'm saying? It was just
Yeah.
like incredible, bro. Number two, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, a perfect conclusion to a perfect trilogy. I love this movie. Jalen, you said you shed a tear. I shed multiple tears, bro. I was in the theater bawling my eyes out. I started crying a little bit even more the second time I watched it. Like I loved all these characters, so watching their story come to a conclusion, and then we won't see it the same because James Gunn's not gonna come back since he's working over there at the DC universe now. So we'll probably see the Guardians again, but we won't see a James Gunn Guardians film again, and that's a little heartbreaking. And the movie was just so sad. I was feeling bad for my boy Peter all movie. Bro just wanted his girl back. That's real, bro. I just want my girl back. But
Bro.
but movie was great, man. High evolutionary top villain. Bro had no motivation. Like bro was like a lot of movies they try to make the villain sympathetic. Bro just wanted smoke. That's all he did. Bro was just a bad guy. And
Hey,
but
he's real for that
he's
though.
real as fuck, dude. But my number one movie has to be Across the Spider-Verse. It's freaking Spider-Man. That's all I have to say. It's Miles Morales is Miles
He's just
Morales.
like me.
Parker Spider, bro, is Spider-Man. I am Spider-Man.
No,
Like, come
he's
on now, bro. You're not
he's
Spider-Man.
me.
I'm Spider-Man.
He's bro. He's literally me, bro.
Like Miles Morales, cool, bro. Bro is so fly. What they say in the video game trailers, bro said he has the exaggerated black
It's
swagger of a black teen.
black teen. Bro, that was me.
Bro, that's me, dog. Bro is me, bro.
Bro,
Look, bro, me and Miles both mixed, bro. He's just mixed with Puerto Rican. I'm mixed with Vietnamese, bro. It just happened that we were mixed with the with a couple different things, but besides from that, bro, we're the same person, you know. We are the same.
besides y'all are the same person besides the fact that y'all are completely different.
Nah, bro, we're exactly the same. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, bro. And everything in this movie, the catalyst was the white woman. Bro, remember, don't forget,
Low key, she was
bro,
the downfall.
bro started spitting to old Spider Bite up in the Spider-Man HQ, and the white woman pulled him away. But I'm not no Dr. Umar. I really don't care like that much. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
I care.
Oh, okay, my bad, my bad, my bad.
I'm Spider-Man,
Oh,
actually.
word,
I had no
word,
reason to do that.
bro. So climb on your walls right now, though.
Bro. Isn't it a coincidence you've never seen me and Spider-Man in the same room?
Is it not a coincidence you never see me and Spider-Man in the same room?
Yes, I have.
When,
Because whenever we're in the same room.
bro? What are you talking about, bro? You're not Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man.
Bro. Let's just stop the cat, bro.
All right, all right. Let's just move on. Let's move on before we get into a debate about who's Spider-Man and who's not Spider-Man. But yeah, that's my top 10 list. If you agree, that's what's up. You haven't seen any of these movies, go ahead, check them out, make your own opinions. Don't let me tell you what you should like and shouldn't like. At the end of the day, my opinion is my opinion, and your opinion will be different. And then if you don't agree on my list, at the same time, even though I said your opinion is your opinion, I hate you for not agreeing with me 100%. And you suck. I'm the best. And I am Spider-Man.
This is y'all's host, bro.
Hmm?
I could never. I respect everyone's opinion, Jreese.
I guess that's why we're different, and I'm Spider-Man and you're not.
Bro, Spider-Man respects people's opinions.
Does he though? Hey, he was respecting Miguel's opinion.
He'll respect mine because I am him.
I am Spider-Man. No, because you trying to respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect
Bro,
Miguel's
I'm the
opinion because
friendly
I'm
neighborhood
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, bro.
All right, bro. I think we just went on like a 5 minute rant about who's Spider-Man and who's not Spider-Man. Let's move on to the next topic. Now let's go ahead and get to our top five albums of the year, which we already went into deeper detail on this when we did our Apple replays, but I just want to talk about some other albums that like five albums that not really ranked, but just albums that we really enjoyed this year, and were really or that could have been like surprising to you that's on your list for this top five albums that have been released this year.
You want me to
Oh
start
yeah, I want to
off?
get you first. My bad, my bad. Yeah, you go first.
You all good, babe. First off, I'm gonna throw a curveball, y'all. Y'all are gonna call me crazy. This album was fire though. It's Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. I'm sorry. The album was fire.
I
I
can't
got put
knock you,
onto
bro. I
it.
like Olivia Rodrigo. I'm not gonna lie,
I
I did
got put
not listen
on.
to the album yet. I have not listened to the album yet. I have to listen to a
It's
lot of albums.
definitely hard. And I listened. One of my homegirls that put me on. Bad Idea, right? Is a great song. Vampire is a great song. Just overall, want to like, and it was such a weird album. I like listened to it while editing a video one time, bro. I was just like, screw it, I'll listen to it, bro. Then another album I really liked this year. I won't say it was necessarily like an album, but it was like an EP. I listened to Boys of Faith by Zach Bryan. If you're in the country, this is a great EP. He had a song called Boys of Faith, just hence the EP name. But that's honestly one of the favorite songs I've heard of Zach Bryan. Zach Bryan is just like this man, he just makes music for the heavy hearted, bro. Like it's insane to just hear how he makes music and what he's really going through. One of the other albums I'll talk about is pretty sure Stick Season by Noah Khan. Noah Khan is hard. He has 37 million monthly listeners on Spotify, but like at the same time, he's going crazy on TikTok right now. Jarius, I feel like you'd like him if you listen to it.
Bro, put me on, bro.
So I'm gonna put you on, bro,
Put
and
me
I'm pretty
on.
sure people. I'm gonna put you on. People listening to this, if you know Noah Khan, you already know the deal. And then another album I really didn't talk about too much whenever we were on our Apple Music replay was Almost Healed by Lil Durk. And I have a lot of these songs on my playlist. Like I never like really said anything about it. But like this is the album where J. Cole was on this album too with All My Life. Therapy session with Alicia Keys. How can you not like Alicia Keys? Like what?
Love
You
Alicia
got Cheese
Keys.
Luke on there, Kodak Black, Rob 49, bro. Like this album was so hard with the features. And then the last album, y'all already know. I had to rep my boy. Yes,
Rod.
sir. Big Rod. Nostalgia. But, call your friends, bro. Best song on the album. Already know him. Just tap in.
Those are five great albums. Some of them I have not listened to, but I will give it a listen when I get the chance. But let me go ahead and put some honorable mentions on here. For All the Dogs by Drake. But we had a whole episode, talking about that specific album. So I didn't want to go deep into that one. So I didn't want to put that in my really top five or my five albums. 1-800 Hit Easy, Line 2, and Don't Get Too Cozy by Fabo and Eric Bellinger, respectively. I talked about that in the Apple Replay episode. And then some albums I did enjoy this year, but I didn't want to say anything because these are albums that dropped previously, but these are deluxe albums, so they get the songs added on, and that's Alone at Prom by Tory Lanez, the deluxe. Then you get the Call Me If You Get Lost deluxe by Tyler the Creator. So both those albums, though both those deluxes had came out this year, and I already enjoyed the original, so like it's just I don't think it would have been fair to put them in my top five this year since I already listened to the original like a whole bunch. So the five I have, first off, I have Heartbreak Kill by John Vinyl. If you're not on that John Vinyl wave by now, you're sleeping heavily. John Vinyl, great artist. Bro responded to one of my DMs one time, and I asked him for a jersey, not jersey, for some merch that he had dropped. He said, "Hey, go ahead and buy that thing." I was like, ah. But John Vinyl, man, I love his music. He's a great dude, man. I got Phases 3 by R and Ray, the EP. I don't know if that counts, but that's on my list. Already had listened to some R and Ray before, but this was like my first like album that I heard from him, or the first like collection of songs I've heard from him that I was like, oh nah, these are hard. I really mess with these. I have SOS by SZA. That was on your top five during the Apple replay. And then it's just SZA, bro. You can't go wrong with no SZA. Kill Bill, Snooze. Um, there's Low, bro. Like there's a whole bunch of other songs, bro. Like if you're not messing with SZA, bro, I'm not messing with you. Plain and
That's
simple.
real.
Got POV by Tone Stith. Tone Stith, you also need to be put on, man. If you don't know about Tone Stith. Tone Stith, his voice is so smooth and silky, like bro will hit every note that you ask him to. Pause. But he ain't on that Tone Stith
What
wave
did
by
he
now.
say?
If you ain't on that Tone Stith wave by now, go ahead and hop on that Tone Stith. Cause if he's not blown up, because he's blown up, but he hasn't blown up 100% yet. So you better hop on now before he blows up all the way. Then last one I have is the R&B that you love, or the R&B you love by Kenyon Dixon. And this is the R&B that I love, man. This is the R&B that people say is missing. This is the R&B that people say is dead. So if you're looking for that old school R&B vibe that a lot of new R&B has been missing recently, go ahead listen to some Kenyon Dixon. Kenyon Dixon, he sings from the heart. He give you some love songs, some actual sad songs. He'll sample some old songs. He'll sample some Ray J, One Wish. He'll sample some Marvin Gaye. If you ain't listening to no Kenyon Dixon by now, go ahead and listen to the R&B you love, and then you can go deeper into that if you like him. All right, let's go ahead and get to our yearly reflection. Jalen, how has your year gone, and what has happened this previous year?
My year's honestly been quite solid. I'll give it that for what it was. Um, it didn't start out well. I'll say it started out pretty good. I ended up going to this to end off the year last year. I went to a New Year's conference. Is basically the thing I went to for my church. It was like a little retreat type of thing. It was cool. It was in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Learned a lot about some people. Learned a lot about my faith as a person. And was going on that kind of bled into the led into that spring semester for me, which I honestly had a pretty good semester. It was a really fun semester too. Learned a lot of stuff. Then I got to register for class, which they put a lot more stuff in the media arts building, talking about if you want to do this, do this. I actually put stuff in that required me like to actually go and chase after stuff that I actually want. You feel me?
I feel you, I feel you.
Um, Even though the first 2 months we barely had school because of like ice storms and stuff like that, I
Mhm.
remember those. Those were low key fun days,
Bro, that
bro.
was crazy. I never forget when I you called me like, bro, are you coming outside coming to school? I was like, nah, bro, it's ice. It was like, yeah, bro, some car just flipped over outside my room. I was like,
Bro,
what?
yes, a car. Y'all don't even understand. It was like at I don't even know at like 9 in the morning. All I hear it's like there was like a crash sound for like 10 seconds, and I opened my window. I have a picture of it and a video. I opened my window, and then it's a car flipped over right outside my window,
Because bro,
and then
like, bro was on the first floor of the building, and bro was right next to the street too. So it was like literally right outside his window.
literally, bro, and I'm looking outside, and I'm looking at like the officers like slip on the ice, bro. And I'm just in my room crying, bro. Like I'm in there laughing so hard. But I mean, it was a good couple months right there. I'll still never forget in February 13th, Philly lost in the Super Bowl.
Bro, that's that
You
shit. You bringing it? Why you gotta bring it up, bro?
that was definitely a core moment in our friendship,
I don't like how you had to bring it up, bro. I wish I knew you back when the Panthers played the Broncos.
bro. I was sick to my stomach.
I
But I
was
mean,
sick, bro. I had to kick them dudes outside out of my house, bro.
but yeah, that was definitely a core moment in our relationship. We need to drop a video of y'all's face whenever they scored that
Bro, they
last
don't need to see the video, bro. They don't need to see anything. It never happened.
time.
It never
But yeah,
happened.
bro. Just I ended up going to one of my friend's wedding in March. It was the first wedding I've been to. I won't say it was the first wedding I've been to,
But
but
first wedding for like one of your peers.
yeah, like for one of my peers. It was honestly one of the coolest things I've done because some of my friends that went, they had to like work the wedding and like they were in the wedding and they were like all stressed. I was in there chilling. I was like,
Bro's
let's
over
get
there.
okay. I was like, this one. That's why I gotta be at mine, bro. I gotta tee up. And then once April hit, basically just started. It was basically like grind time for getting ready for finals. And all my finals were somewhat easy. So honestly, I just I had a lot of fun my last 2 months of that semester. I got closer with a lot of people that I'm really close with now. And in the summer, I really just worked, got my bread up. I stayed over in Denton for the summer, so me and my friends were chilling every day too. Me and my buddies would go to my buddy's house and watch. We would watch basketball because it was playoff time. Watch basketball like every day after work, and be gambling on the games, bro, on Prize Picks. Just know, Bruce Brown, I hate you.
Me too.
Bruce Brown, Bruce Brown always screwed me.
I also hate him.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, I've been out to see some friends this year, and my my birthday was in May. My birthday was lit, y'all.
His
It's
birthday
gonna be
was
lit
lit. I
this
was
year.
there.
Me and Jerry's finna tee up this year too. Our birthdays 10 days
Mhm.
away from each other. Then school came back around August. We started the pod. Y'all know the rest is history, baby. I
The
had
rest
a
is
good
history.
semester this year, and y'all know everything about me since then. So
Hey man, sounds like a very exciting year. I'm proud that I was a part of it, you know. Yeah, my year was pretty good as well. Not as a sport fan. As a sport fan, it was not that great. It was great at moments. We got as a Philadelphia Eagle fan, we were able to get to the Super Bowl, and then we were a hold call away from winning the Super Bowl. Then I was like, oh, that's fine. Then later, my Miami Heat made history and went eight seed, went to the finals to lose in the finals. So I had two.
Nicola
I
and,
had,
and Jokic don't even care about
he
basketball.
does not even care. So like, bro didn't even need a win. He did not need a win. But yeah, having my two favorite teams in my two favorite sports both lose in the championships of both the sports was not great for me as a sport fan mentally. I'll say that. I was very upset because I after Philly lost the Super Bowl, because me and Jay went to school with each other. We see each other, but I'd be walking out of class and whatnot. So he didn't see me for a week. He didn't see me for a week. He didn't hear from me for a week. Miami lost. He didn't hear from me for another week. But
Very, you suck for that.
as a sport fan, it was very up and down, very high highs, very low lows. But aside from that, it's been a pretty good year. I did just transfer over for the spring semester to UNT from community college, and my first year semester there was really just slight. All my media art classes were online, and the only classes I had to come in for was Spanish and communication, and those classes were pretty easy because it was like the very beginner Spanish. Um, and then the finals went by smoothly, all that stuff. When the summer had rolled around, I was also um, working with the kids and everything, all that I do. Then I had went to LA, for with my family. We went on a little road trip. We went to LA, San Diego, and Vegas. So while we were in San Diego, excuse me, I went to my first food fest, which was Foodie Land San Diego. That was really exciting. Oh, I really enjoyed it. It was such a great experience for me. I wish we would have went to the one in San Diego, Los Angeles, like a day earlier because Timothy Chantarangsu and David So were both there, and I love those guys. So I watched their Send Foods video afterwards, like a couple of days later when they posted it. They were at the one at LA, and I was at the one in San Diego, which is like an hour and a half away from LA, or like a couple hours. So I was like, dang, bro, I was like this close to meeting them, man.
Yeah.
Which would have been really cool. But I also recorded my first short film this summer, and to say it was an experience would be an understatement. It was very interesting because that was before I did any of my like actual film classes or anything like that. So it was really just off the dome, very experimental to see how good it would be with no preparation, no experience whatsoever. And I don't think it turned out bad at all, but I'm not sure if I'm going to post it just quite yet. But no, I didn't think it was bad at all. It's just I'm not sure if I'm 100%, proud of it. I might edit it a little bit more, I might wait to fix it up and eventually release it. But right now, it's up in the air. This new semester, it was my second semester at UNT. I got all my media art classes in person. Took a real hard Spanish. I took a Spanish class in the summer too, but that one in the summer that was no,
Doing
ah,
Spanish in the summer is low key insane.
it was 4 weeks. It was a chapter every week. The Connect assignments were like 130 pages long. I don't think it was that long. I'm tripping. But there was like four
Nah.
assignments every week. No, there was a four assignments throughout the 4 weeks, and every assignment was like 50 pages long. And there was like one was 50 pages, one would be 30 pages, one would be 4 pages, and you don't know what you're gonna get. So you get the four assignments for the week, and you get the one that has two assignments on 2 pages on Connect, then four. I'm like, oh, what? It's a breeze, bro. I'm going through this light. Then it says 60 something. I'm like, what?
Yeah, bro. That's rough.
I'm like, that's my whole day. That's my whole day, and like that's like a whole 3 days, bro. Like I was doing that schoolwork for 6 days of the week. And then 2 days during the week I'm working, so I had no days off. I was just straight, grinding. Pause. And then we get to this semester. Semester was cool. All my, like I said, media art classes in person. My Spanish class was in person. And my media art class this year, met a lot of cool people, that I did not get to meet because all my other classes were online. So it's like my first group of like people that I met in college that I'm like, these are cool people I want to keep talking to. I really mess with these guys. I'm excited to see what they do in their careers as we're in the same, field. And I want to see them grow. I want to see them build. Never hoping on their downfall. Just hoping for the best for all of them. Then yeah, I started this podcast with my boy Jay Suave, and and we've been grinding. I've been a grind for 2 episodes a week. Follow us on socials. You see, we got graphics, we got reels, TikToks. You know, um, so it's been definitely a grind. And I also started building up my YouTube page. I got a couple short films I had made for school, and I do a little bit just for me, some video essays. The one I did over Ben 10 last week it did pretty well. I'm really proud of what it did. Got like 60, 70 views, like seven, 8 likes, a couple comments. And I really appreciate the engagement on that, especially because my mutual on Twitter, Dan10, Dan Boy Wonder. He had gave me a shout out, and then a lot of people, had looked at my video, and I really proud of that video because I do love Ben 10. Might drop another Ben 10 video this upcoming week, but this week that had just passed, the end of the week, I had dropped another video, didn't do as well, but I'm still really proud of what I had put out, so I'm not really tripping because I enjoy what I did and I enjoyed what I put out. It was a video about the next Avengers movie. If you're not next Avengers, Kang Dynasty, nothing like that. I'm talking about that next Avengers movie back 2008 animated film. Banger sleeper. People don't know about that movie. So if you want to know more about that movie, go follow me on that on my YouTube. I do plan on posting more and try to keep consistent with that. That Jreese Convos. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like Jalen said, you know the rest about what we've been doing, what we've been up to, what we be talking about. Because this is episode 24, so we drop 2 weeks, 2 episodes a week, just like week 12, man. So you've spent
Sheesh, week
12.
12?
So this is the 12th week out of our podcast, and there's 52 weeks of the year. So, we've been out here, And so we really appreciate all y'all listening to our episodes every week. If you do listen to every week, and we do appreciate y'all, and we got stuff in store for you. But we'll talk about more about that later. Because right now, Jay, I want to go ahead and ask you, do you have any New Year's resolutions or goals that you want to talk about for the next upcoming year?
I mean, for me, man, it's all about just it's all about just getting better. And I know that like sounds cliche, but as you get older, it's all about getting better, learning new skills, learning that as you get older, you don't have as many opportunities. So do what you love, stay off drugs, stay away from ridiculously pretty girls. I'm talking to that's not to stay off drugs and ridiculously pretty girls. I'm just quoting Lucky. That isn't my stuff. But stay away from ridiculously pretty girls, y'all, and stay off
That is
drugs.
true. That's about it for your
I
New
mean,
Year's
yeah,
goal.
bro. I've never like really been like the type of guy to have like too many
Yeah,
resolutions
because you
because
don't want to
whenever
get like ahead of yourself.
yeah, whenever you have a lot, I feel like it's kind of just like,
Hard to keep up and
well,
maintain.
yeah. And then it just seems like a list, you
I
know?
feel you, bro. Yeah, I only have a couple because like pretty much like you. I don't want to put too much out there because I probably won't be able to do it a lot. So I kept it pretty simple. I want to read more. I don't read right now, and that's like a issue. I'm not bad at reading. I don't like dislike reading. Like I used to read a lot. I used to read a bunch of novels and stuff. I don't think I can get back into novels, but I read all them Percy Jackson books. I'm keeping up with that show that's coming out now, messing with it. They're going crazy over there with the Percy Jackson series, looking better than the movies, even though I did like the movies. I cannot lie. But I want to read more comic books, get more in them storylines because I read a lot of comic books when I was younger and I stopped when I got in middle school, high school because I thought people would make fun of me. I don't know why I did that. I like that. I don't, if they wasn't messing with me then, I don't care now. So I definitely want to start reading more. I want to get into this new comic, Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man that they're dropping. I want to read some of these old storylines that I had not read before. So I just want to get back into reading comic books and stuff like that. And I also want to get some poetry books. I want to read some poetry. I really enjoy poetry, even though I don't really understand a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of it be, messing with my mind and whatnot. Dang. What the heck? But my bad, guys. Jay's great. Like he turned the TV off or something, and then
It froze, bro. No worries.
but yeah, I want to read some more poetry. I don't think I'm gonna read any novels this year. I don't really plan on it. If I do read novels, I'll give it a couple years. Let me get back into reading a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So can build some time around it. But reading more comic books and poetry and stuff like that. Then I want to go to the gym more consistently. I still go to the gym consistently. I'm not saying I don't. I go to the gym whenever I can. I have the time. I'm not fat or out of shape or nothing like that. I'm still in shape. Like me and Jay, we just got done with the gym earlier today. Me and Jay be keeping it on it. But I want to get in it more consistently because like even though I'm not out of shape or nothing, I don't think I'm 100% satisfied with how I look right now. And that just all comes down to consistency. If I'm not consistent in the gym, I'm not consistently gonna get better and get to that towards that shape that I want to be in. So that's something I would plan on doing. Nothing crazy, but I definitely, especially with a busier schedule I'll have next year or next semester, I need to map out time for me to go to the gym and get these workouts in. And then like you said, I want to also continue to build, build my craft. Every YouTube video is going to come out faster, come out better because I'm gonna get better every time I try it. You know what I'm saying? Every short film that I make going forward, it's gonna get better, it's gonna look better, it's gonna sound better. And that's all just practice, practice makes perfect, you know, and then like that's something we learned back in high school when we was playing sports, you know what I'm saying? As long as you keep working at it, you're gonna get better at it. And I'm already seeing improvement and stuff I want to see. I do research a little bit every now and then, I'm not saying like I research every day, but I do research a lot more than I have before. And that's because I'm trying to learn out better ways on how I could color grade something, how I could edit something, how I could make something look better if I just use my phone rather than I go out and buy a whole new camera and then looking at cameras that I should buy when I get the money up, so stuff like that. And I'm really just looking forward to. But all that, but a lot of the stuff that I be like, I'm already starting that, right? I'm looking at that stuff up. I'm looking that stuff up. I'm researching, I'm practicing, and I just want to get better at what I do because I love what I do. So if I get better at it, I'm gonna love it even more. And I want to continue to try new things, man. There's a bunch of stuff I haven't tried. That's why I like Foodie Land. It was an experience. That experience I haven't never been to a food fest before. I want to go to a comic book festival. I want to go to Comic Con eventually one day. I think Comic Con this year will be crazy, but I won't be able to go this year because I'm trying to work as much as possible so I can do some other stuff. Because I want to try to go travel. I want to try to go because our media arts uh stuff. They're doing a study abroad trip for like a
Yeah.
week and they're gonna go to Canada for the TIFF film festival. Try to get money up so I can go to that because it's a film festival. I want to do work in film, so that'd be a great experience for me. And I've never been to a film festival, so it's trying that new thing. I've always wanted to go to Canada. If I like Canada up there, you'll never see me again because I'm running away, and you'll never hear from me again. I'm changing my name to some French while I'm up there.
What?
Bro, because this the French provinces, bro.
Bro's bro's gonna be up there doing his thing, yo.
Exactly. So if you never hear from me again after next, like sometime in the fall, just know I'm in Canada and my name is probably like Le Pew.
Francis.
It's Le Pew.
Bro, LePew is wild.
Um, but yeah, that's about all I have for my New Year's resolutions and goals. And then, as of J Tendencies, what will you see next year, guys? We have a lot in store. We'll see how exactly everything plans out. But right now, we do have the intention to get guests on our podcast. Whether that be just a couple of our friends, whether to talk about just regular stuff, like we could talk about anime one day because we got a boy that we're already talking to right now to come on the pod, talk about some anime, drop some knowledge on y'all. Some other friends we could just talk about life, talk about some sports. I got another friend that we're talking to. He wants to talk about some of the NBA stuff that's gonna happen. And then we know a couple of college athletes. You may not know who exactly these athletes are, but we are, but or you may really know who these athletes are. I'm not gonna say who we are talking to. Keep it a surprise for later when it happens. You're like, oh snap, it's that guy. But we do have guests coming. You don't talk anymore about the guests that we have coming?
I mean, yeah, bro. It'll be a surprise. Y'all stay tuned.
Hmm. And then you want to give them a little hint, drop a little hint, a little tease about what we're trying to do.
For what specifically?
Just about any of those guests we have coming on,
Hey,
or we're
bro.
trying to get on.
All I know is I ain't got no hints for nobody. Y'all gonna have to tune in and find out.
You have to, and if you want your friends to find out, get your friends on and let them hear what we let them see who we're talking to. You know what I'm saying? We also, as the football season comes to an end, we'll be talking about more and the NBA. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl and playoffs, obviously when those roll around. We're going to talk about the championships and the college playoffs when those happen in the next couple weeks. Then we're going to talk more about the NBA as when the NFL season ends and we're in the off season. The NBA is still going to be hitting, so we're going to be talking about a lot more NBA during that time. And then we're gonna have a lot more conversations, not just about music, because we did talk about a lot of music this year. We're gonna talk about music still, because we love music. That's what we do. We're gonna talk about films. We love talking about films. You never know what kind of conversations we're gonna have. If you want to know what kind of conversations we are having, just you gotta listen to the podcast, right? If you have any recommendations of what you want to hear us talk about, just hit us up on Instagram, hit us up on Twitter,
At J
anything.
Tendencies Pod.
Jay Tennessee's pod tweeted out to us, but you know, just stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate all y'all. We appreciate the growth that we have had, very subtly, but we are growing and we do appreciate every new person that joins us to listen to us whenever you guys get the chance to. And you have anything to say, Jay?
Yeah, man. It's just been a amazing 12 weeks. And to think it's only been 3 months and we've grown the way we have, that's all thanks to y'all.
Hmm.
We couldn't do it without y'all,
Yep.
honestly.
Because if you guys heard the first couple week, was a little shaky, we were a little nervous, getting at the hang of it, but now we're a lot more confident. We talk about a lot more stuff. We get through our things real smoothly. Um, and we just appreciate y'all, giving us motivation. Everybody that listens to us, all our close friends and family, they give us motivation whenever they hear the episode. They're like, "Oh, that was pretty good." They give us feedback because not everybody's gonna be extremely satisfied with it, and we appreciate that because without any feedback, we can't get better, guys.
But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all. I mean, we've seen the growth. We've seen it on the social media pages. We've seen it on the Spotify views, the Apple podcast views. It's just all thanks to y'all. And as we get into the last few days of our year, I hope everyone gets close to their family, have a amazing time with their family or friends, whoever you spend it with. Just remember to be safe. Don't do anything stupid. So that's about all I have.
Yeah, guys, exactly what Jay said. Spend some time with your family for this new year. And get, so make sure you stay safe, but make sure you guys have fun. If you drink responsibly, like you said earlier. Don't do anything stupid while you're drunk. If you text her that you miss her, I'll be right there with you, brother. But yeah, that's
Hey,
about it for this episode.
bro, life is short. Y'all might as well just text her
For
or
real,
text
just
him,
text her, bro.
ladies. Ladies, text him.
Hey, whichever way, whoever you like, just text whoever you like, whoever you miss, text them. Him, her. If they don't go by any of that, it don't matter. Just text them. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. And all my Asian people out there, get ready for them red envelopes. They coming through. We getting our money. We getting our bank up. If you don't know about that red envelopes, you just not one of my, Asian brother or sisters.
I guess I can't relate.
You can't relate, brother. You
I
can't
can't.
relate. You don't know about that life.
Hey, bro, that's
Specifically
completely
go
fair.
get your grandma's red envelopes because she be dealing and diming that mean cash. But yeah, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in this year, and I hope we see you guys again next year. And thank you guys.
All right, I'll see y'all.